Hi, I'm Lara Holliday, and I'm the founder and CEO of Tide Risers. I want to talk to you today about Emprise. The world has changed radically over the past year in ways we never could have predicted. And whenever there's massive change, we can also find opportunity. The opportunity for us as women right now is to redefine leadership, to redefine professionalism in our personal lives, in our professional lives, and in the global community around us. We right now have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reflect and to redesign our lives in a way that's supportive of our needs as women and that uplifts the communities around us. The framework I use to consider how to do this is what I call Emprise. Emprise is a professional or personal calling rooted in your values that you actively and consciously design to bring you fulfillment and purpose. Pursuing Emprise enables you to play a leadership role in your own life so that you have the bandwidth, the skills, and the resilience to meet your intentions. The word emprise was established in the English language during the 13th century to describe the bold and chivalrous adventures of knights, and as such, it was a term used mostly to describe the activities of men. I've decided to reappropriate the word to describe a new pathway forward for women. And I created Tide Risers 5 years ago as a deliberate community for women dedicated to finding and pursuing their emprise. The Tide Risers curriculum guides women through this process, and I'd like to give you an overview of what that looks like now. The process of finding your emprise starts with setting meaningful, actionable intentions for not what you want to do, but how you want to be in this world. We examine our values, which are the underpinning of any emprise. We uncover our inherent strengths, and we learn how to draw upon the strengths of others. We negotiate a new relationship with our inner critic, turning that little voice of doubt that resides inside us into an ally, which can be a powerful resource for us when we're pursuing our emprise. We also go deep, reflecting on our identity, who we are and how we show up in this world, and how that's informed the decisions we've made along the way. And we look at how our identity can inform and support our emprise. The possibilities of emprise are as many and varied as there are people in this world. See, we've inherited a notion of what success should look like, what leadership should look like. Being a powerful female leader has been a difficult negotiation for us as we've tried to fit ourselves into a model for success that was not in any way designed for women by women. So in our quest for success, we've been chasing someone else's vision of what this means to them without examining it and redesigning it to ensure it's right for us. Now, I was raised to believe that as a woman I could do anything, and that has set me up really well. What happened over time is that the notion that I can do anything that I had internalized transformed into I should do everything. So I had this crazy work ethic and would take on way more than I really should have between work and volunteering and family and life. I would go through these periods of immense productivity and stress. And then as soon as I had delivered on something or completed a project or assignment, I would collapse and be ill for days. This obviously wasn't sustainable, but it took me some time and some deep reflection to understand that I was working within a framework that I hadn't designed for myself or even consciously agreed to. That framework of I should do everything had become a part of my identity and a part of my operating practices, and I wasn't even fully aware it was there. You see, I came to realize that I hadn't actually created intentions for how I wanted to be in this world. I didn't have a framework to help me make decisions and proactively design my life. So that's when I designed the framework of Emprise, to give myself the tools I needed to live with intentionality, to design my own pathway, and to play a leadership role in my life. Because we're now facing a major turning point in society, we have this opportunity to take the reins of our own lives. To do this, we need to reflect on where we're at, where we're going, and really ask ourselves, if we're on the right pathway. For many of us, we've been living in a world directed by the definitions of success and leadership that we did not create for ourselves. We have this opportunity right now to make change happen for us. So I invite you to use the framework of Emprise to define for yourself what success looks like and to enable you to play a leadership role in your own life. Thank you.